Hello, I'm Casey Truey, the inventor of Paperless Overnight. Now here's the fastest way to drive cash flow in your business. And there are really two ways, really. One is to increase sales, and a $5 increase in sales, by the time it bubbles down, brings about $1 to the bottom line. Or you can cut $1 of overhead, and that $1 drops right straight to cash flow. Well, 25% of your overhead is linked to paper pushing in any business. It's the one most obvious thing that we can do today to cut tens of thousands of dollars out of our operation cost every year. By using Paperless Overnight, we'll digitalize your entire workflow, all of your documents, and you'll be able to see exactly what's going on in your business at any time. Paperless Overnight has 4 features. Of course, number one, we take your business paperless. The second is we'll give you a workflow system that's associated with paper. The third is we'll show you how to flowchart and standardize your entire operation. And the fourth, my favorite, is accessing off-payroll sales and support staff. But for today, on this first video, let's talk about the lowest cost paperless system in the world. Now, why is it so low in cost? Because there's no software, no hardware, no consultants to hire, and your staff will be able to learn exactly how to use it in just about an hour. We're so fast at setting this up, you can be paperless overnight. Now, you've known by instinct that handling paper is a big friction point that adds a lot of expense. Let me tell you the exact reason why documents cost so much. A person working at a desk on average gets paid about $15 an hour. But the total burden rate of that person, when you add in all of the overhead allocations, drives the cost up to around $36 an hour. And that means every person at a desk costs the company about $75,000 a year. Well, you know that. If you have 6 people in an office, your overhead's going to be about $300,000 a year. Well, getting rid of paper will free up 2 hours, 25% of the day, or $77 in wasted overhead. And if you're really a productivity maniac or hound like I am, you can even go to dual monitors and save another 1 or 2 hours a day of work time. So that means going paperless cuts overhead $77, dual monitors another $36 to $77. That's $144 per day. That means every person in your office, you can save $18,000 to $38,000 a year in productivity. That means that you can increase sales without hiring additional staff simply by digitalizing your filing cabinet with Paperless Overnight. From now on, your filing cabinets will be accessible to you anywhere from your office or from any mobile device. That means you can work from home, access your filing cabinet from a job site, even check on what's going on in the company while you're on vacation. You'll never lose another piece of paper. If you're sitting there and you've got a problem, you have to look at a document right away, simply 3 clicks on drop-down menus, and in about 1 second, the original source document is there. You can't get to the filing cabinet as fast as we can pull documents up on the screen. If you're in your accounting software and you see something that you don't understand or remember buying, simply highlight any unique information and the original source document pops up immediately. But let's say you're at the bank and they want to see an old tax return or financial statement. Using your iPad or smartphone, you'll be able to download your tax return right straight to the banker's desk. Oh, and one more. Heaven forbid, what if you got audited? Well, at the very least, it's going to go fast because every single transaction that may be under question is only 3 clicks away from the original supporting source document. You'll be in and out in no time. Now, before we can go paperless, we really need to understand how paper gets into our office and how it gets into our hands, because our whole idea is to stop touching paper entirely. Well, let's pretend we're out shopping for the office. Now we can just take a picture of our receipts and they show right up in our document management system. If someone hands us a piece of paper, it goes right on the scanner. We even have a scanner sitting by the mail box, so no mail ever comes into the office. As a matter of fact, some of our clients actually use secretarial services to intercept their mail, and everything gets scanned immediately right into the document management. But here's the secret. We don't want to receive paper, spread them out on the desk, do the work, bundle them all up in a nice slick pile, and then scan them in and call that paperless, because in reality, that's nothing more than a glorified file folder system. I'd much rather never let paper in the office at all. only works straight off the screens, and you can do that using before the fact paperless overnight. What that means is we're going to capture the paper before it gets to a desktop and then help you manage the workflow associated with it. Now, here's the secret. We actually have a crew working for you in the background 24 hours a day reading every single piece of paper. You're not buying software. We're a service bureau standing by helping you run your documents, and for $97 a week, we've taken tens of thousands of dollars of overhead right out of your office. Here's what we do. We look at every single piece of paper and we capture all the critical important information. Is this bookkeeping paper, or is it production? Is it marketing? Who did it come from? Did it come from Walmart or Home Depot? What's the amount? What's the invoice number? What's the date? And who's supposed to look at this paper in your company to take it to the next step? Then the next day, if you want to look at any particular piece of paper, using those same drop-down boxes that we use to name it, you'll be able to pull the document up instantly. Along with the document is a dialog box that shows everything that's ever happened with this piece of paper. Every note, every problem, everyone that looked at it and how long they looked at it and what work they did with it are all captured in the dialog box, so you have a running record of how your business operates. This is the easiest, lowest cost way to run a better business imaginable with before the fact document management. Now, this is video 1 of 4. We'll also want to watch some additional videos on our workflow and systems controls, how we take your organization chart and map it into the paperless overnight document workflow. That will show you exactly how work comes in and how it gets assigned. This third video is flow charting and standardizing your entire operation and how the work that comes in from documents ties directly into your accounting software. The fourth video is accessing off-payroll sales and support staff, and I love this one. You're going to be amazed at how easy it is to pick up a few hours a week of somebody that can do telemarketing or set appointments or customer support and service. It's amazing. Of course, you're going to want to watch our videos on security and the actual process for managing the installation of a paperless system. Now remember though, we do all this in the background for you. As a matter of fact, before we set it up, we like to look at a couple of your toughest documents and show you how we see the workflow happening. If you click on any of the boxes below, we'll take you to the next video, or you can click on the line where it says, would you like to talk to us right now? And you can schedule an appointment where we'll do a one-to-one demonstration specifically about your business. So go to video 2 or click on the appointment and we'll be happy to talk to you. This is Casey Truby. Thank you for looking at Paperless Overnight, and we're hoping to keep you in the top 1% of all income earners. Bye now.